Oh, wow.
What happened?
Oh, just I can never get over the delay.
Oh,
On,
yeah.
oh, wow.
What
that's
happened?
that's a hell of a delay. Oh,
We good?
I never get over the delay. I need to mute YouTube. Okay.
Yeah, me too. I should fix my screen real quick.
Hey, there's 4 people watching.
Hello?
6:59.
Okay.
I didn't know if you seen what time it was.
Gilly, don't start that crap.
That's why I'm glad my dog's only barks when he's awake. So anyway.
When he's awake. Oh, man. Nobody's in there yet. Oh, Mike Yehudi's in there. Merry Christmas, Mike.
I guess I don't really need to type. What's up, Mike?
Heather. Oh, yeah.
Heather.
We're only going to be on YouTube.
Hey, Brian.
Did anybody put that on Facebook that we're only going to be on YouTube?
I will.
Okay.
5 seconds to connect.
We're already connected.
I'm watching. Oh, okay, we are connected to Mojo 50.
Heather, I see Heather in there. Let's see, I gotta figure out how to get over here.
I'll check Twitter, but it's Klopp, Brian, Scott
Kloppenborg.
Morris. There's no Facebook video tonight, Klopp. Sean usually controls that, so we're not on Facebook.
$702.
Leslie, yay. Merry Christmas.
Fröhliche Weihnachten. Feliz Navidad. Whatever other languages you want to put in there.
And stuff.
And stuff. Coffee.
Go away, Mo. Go away.
Yeah, having pet issues. Sorry, Gilly.
Is everyone bringing their dog on?
I
can grab mine. He's around here somewhere.
Not on purpose.
$15 seconds. And I got to hit the sound. I almost forgot.
Ooh, hit that.
That's why I have a checklist.
703.
Keys, mud.
Testicle, spectacles, wallet, and watch.
Hey, it's us over here off Track Syndicate. Sean, yeah, whatever. He bailed. He's doing something. Who knows? He's rubbing
Damn
up
him.
on some woman or something.
Damn
Bobby, I
him
think her name is.
for having family time. What the hell?
Whatever.
Hmm.
And
Family time at Christmas? I mean, come on.
so you
How
just
cliche
get
is that?
us where the rules are made up and the points don't matter.
Perfect game.
So, right? I know.
Mm-hmm.
It's good stuff. So how was everybody's Christmas, Mel?
Yeah, you don't want to ask me that one.
Oh, what?
It,
Did Santa come and seen the kid? And
exactly. The best part of Christmas is having a young child and watching him open his gifts. That was the
Yes.
best part, for sure.
Yep.
But
and,
I didn't do any. It was just him and I. That was it.
Yeah. Ruff, you had a good Christmas, other than there might be a little bit of creeping crud.
Oh, there's creeping crud in this house, all right. But no, the kids had a good Christmas. I had a pretty quiet, relaxed Christmas, and that's all I can really ask for. So
I am full-fledged bah humbug, dashing through the no. And whatever. How about we just be good to everybody all year long and love our families and, cherish our friends all year instead of just doing it one freaking day and making a big deal out of it.
Yeah, that's sound advice right there. Yeah. We were talking before the show during show prep. I said that my brother is going to be watching the show, and I asked Mike if he knew my story. So if you're not a listener every week, Mike, I just found out this year that I have a brother who's a year older
Awesome.
than me.
congrats.
Yes. Ancestry.com. I got it half off in the middle of the year and found him. I wanted to find him, and he wanted to be found. I've read so many stories where that usually doesn't happen, and it's worked out excellent. So, hi, brother. I know you're watching.
That's actually ironic because I grew up knowing that I had a half brother somewhere, and it was through Ancestry.com that he found our family, and I got to meet him for the first time last year, 2 years ago.
Oh,
But
wow.
my older brother. I spent so many I'm the oldest. No, I'm not. But
Yes, exactly. I'm a middle child now. I
Yeah,
grew up my
like,
whole
oh.
life having that older child freaking power, and now I'm the middle child. Like, okay.
oh yeah,
here comes
I
Sam
got to
Brady.
meet. He came down for my birthday, and it was good stuff. So
That's amazing. So you guys get along well, huh?
yes, we do.
Good deal. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm afraid this ancestry thing is gonna. I don't want to send my DNA in because I might have a couple of kids out there. I mean,
Rusty's
No.
got summer kids. Some are
Summer
here,
kids.
some are there.
over there, yeah. No, but it's kind of a it's like holy crap. What if I do? Ah,
Well, what gets me is the people that don't want to do the Ancestry.com is they're like, well, I don't want my DNA on file. I'm like, dude, your DNA is already on file.
I know.
Like, are you military? Yeah, I'm military. Yeah, it's on file. Just go ahead and get it.
Yes, I think that happened even before boot camp.
all right. Let's say hey to Leslie and Leslie Holker, Sarah Nichols, Timmy the Pilot. Kloppenberg's in there, Miss Jill Hightower. Hey, Jill. Yehudi, Miss Heather Huggett, Scott Morris. Hey, he's in there. Doherty. Oh, jeez, that guy. Brian. Which Brian is that? I don't know if that's like the Brian we know, or is that a different Brian? I don't know. Anyway, I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody. And stuff. Anyway, so Timmy said He thinks he can stay awake tonight. It's a Christmas miracle.
Oh, my goodness.
That and he drank like 5 pots of coffee today.
Sounds like a man after my... Maybe him and I are related. Timmy needs to do the Ancestry.com because I'm pretty sure him and I are related somehow.
Are you his son?
I was just going off the whole we love coffee, but okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Michael Ray, he's in there.
Yes. Us Michaels have to stand together.
Sure.
Timmy says you look ravishing. Sarah.
John Doherty.
Yeah, Doherty's in there.
Yeah.
Yes, I said Doherty.
Yeah.
I said Doherty.
He did say Doherty.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, and that is the same Brian that I know. He's been absent lately. I don't know. He ain't been hanging out with us.
Oh, maybe he's been listening, just not commenting.
So, yes, Sarah, you are the official intern, and maybe we can squeeze you in the last half hour there if we ain't.
Yeah, we're going to open up the phone lines later.
She says she's originally from Forest Grove, Oregon, and there has been a heavy snowstorm that has happened up that way, and I believe Sarah posted some pictures. They got like 30 inches of snow in places in 24 hours.
Dang.
There's all kinds of stuff. They were forecasting wind chill values to below 40 below.
Wow.
In places.
Damn.
Wow, it's almost 80 here, and I don't like that either. Extreme one way or the other. Don't like it.
Yeah. I think it's like 61 or 2 here now, which is unseasonable. Maybe there is something to the global warming, but it's not because we did it. It's the sun, damn it.
It's the sun.
I concur.
Do you want to hear a quick Florida man story?
Yes.
I would love to.
Florida man with drugs around penis denies they were his. December 22nd, 2021, out of Clearwater, Florida, Florida authorities said they found cocaine and methamphetamine wrapped around a man's penis during a traffic stop, but the man denied the drugs were his. Okay, so right there, it's a traffic stop.
That's the worst thing, everybody. It's not mine.
It's a traffic stop. Wait, it's a traffic stop. Let me see your penis.
Yeah.
I want to know the probable cause.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I love it. Sir, we're finding meth and cokes taped to your penis. It's not mine. It's not mine.
Pinellas County Sheriff's deputies said they stopped a vehicle driving without its lights on at 4 a.m. last Saturday. WFLA TV reports a driver was arrested on charges of DUI and marijuana possession. Authorities said they found a gun under the passenger seat while searching the car and discovered the drugs while searching the passenger. The man said the drugs were not his, but didn't say who the drugs belonged to, according to the arrest report. It was
wow.
So that we did a story a couple weeks ago. I think Sean did one where a lady said drugs blew into her purse. I wonder if this guy said some lady blew in. Never mind.
Yeah, blew the drugs there.
Wow, where's the? Oh man, ding ding. Yeah, there we go.
Maybe he was just doing unmentionable things to the woman's purse.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's Florida. I don't know. So.
There are many ways you can trick your brain into trying to get out of something, but if it's taped to your wiener,
it's not mine. It's got to be the worst excuse.
I didn't even know it was there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And and up the East Coast, in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, a woman who returned from a flight to Europe with more than $3,000 worth of gifts in her luggage found the contents gone and replaced with dog food.
Oh,
dog food?
Wow.
Gina Sheldon of Portsmouth, New Hampshire also found an old T-shirt and shaving cream in a shaving cream bottle in her bag. There was a leather jacket I had purchased for my 16-year-old, Sheldon said, and I bought these really cute leather wristlet band purses that I was going to give to various family members and friends. Sheldon said she spent 11 days in Italy, stopped in Paris for a few days for business on her way home recently. When it goes through the scan and continued on its journey, it looks like a real luggage product. But they replace it with dog food, like $3,000. Holy crap. Air France Flight 344 apologized.
Yeah, our bad. Sorry.
Sorry.
That needs to be a promo. That needs to be a promo. Like, tired of doing Christmas shopping? Get a job as a baggage handler.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
TSA.
I got a Florida woman. A woman who left Tampa, Florida on Delta Flight 2790 on December 23rd, trying to get to Atlanta, ended up in FBI custody after she caused a mid-air disturbance, quote-unquote mid-air disturbance, that injured fellow airline passenger and Delta flight crew.
Oh.
It left Tampa, Florida at 4:30, arrived at Hartsville, Jackson at 6:10. So really, this woman couldn't keep it together for an hour and 40 minutes. An hour and 40-minute flight. Atlanta police officers were waiting in reference to a disturbance call of an unruly passenger. When the aircraft arrived, officers were able to meet with exiting passengers who advised the suspect, Miss Patricia Cornwall, had caused a disturbance. It led to the injury of fellow passengers. Based on statements gathered and video taken, details of what caused the disturbance and extent of injuries are not being released. Shows the video recorded shows a woman standing in the aisle cursing at a seated male passenger. So I don't know.
So what do you guys think? I haven't flown for a long time, since the pandemic, but it has nothing to do with the pandemic, just has to do with circumstances. Why do you think there's so much violence, or there's so many rules now on airplanes, and why do you think everybody's so pissed off when they fly? I don't know the environment because I haven't been on a plane since then. Maybe, I don't know, Timmy can weigh in, but.
Right. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the hell's the matter with people.
Why is everybody starting to... They can't serve alcohol now on some airlines. First class. I mean, I don't fly first class, but I heard that first class used to be a thing. Like, you get alcohol, you get a meal, you get all of the stuff, and now you get a granola bar and a non-alcoholic beverage.
No clue.
I thought maybe it was the masks, or there's so many mandates going on. People are getting pissed off.
Yeah, that's what it is right here. On the video recorded, crew members are seen trying to restrain the woman who is screaming and slaps the man across the face, telling him multiple times to put his COVID-19 face mask on. In the video, she has her mask pulled down below her chin.
Probably to yell at him. They should have calmed her down like that woman in Airplane.
A large hospital, what is it? It's a big building with sick people, but that's not important right now. John Doherty said anxiety from wearing masks for hours. Timmy the pilot weighed in. He said cargo isn't violent. Screw sheeple.
I love that guy.
I know. Yeah, I guess people are, I'm sure people are just angry at so many more rules now.
I think that's a combination of the more rules and the TSA being who they are, and people are just getting sick of it. It goes back to, I was talking to y'all, I don't know if it was on this show or not, but I think it goes back to the polarization. Mm-hmm. Everyone's polarized about everything, and there's like no more middle ground. It's just extremes. You're either like extremely not afraid of the virus, or you're extremely afraid of the virus, and then there's no middle ground other than bickering, fighting, and arguing. there, so it's like you got the people on this side and the people on that side. So when this person does something that offends that person, then they get mad at this person, and it's just there's no dialogue. There's no, and then it's got to be a combination of that and or possibility people no longer care about other people. I don't know, but
and it's fear. I definitely believe that, but also there are some people that feel deputized, I think, in the in that where
you feel like,
well, if you see something, say something.
Yep.
And they're offended. You're not wearing a mask, and I'm offended. Or
I hate that phrase.
I know, I do too. It sucks.
You know what happens when you're offended? Nothing. That's what happens when you're offended.
Nope. No.
Yeah, but it seems like everybody feels like, well, I'm offended. Somebody's got to pay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I don't. It's this damn internet. That's what it is.
That everybody's watching and listening to us on.
Well, not this show. This show's
Yeah,
we're the show pointing it out too. So
yeah, whenever I have something to say, I always lead with my confirmation bias. Everything I say doesn't apply to us.
Yeah, everything goes through my filters of like pre-warnings of
We are the #1 show on Mojo as rated by our listeners. I mean,
our listeners, not Mojo listeners.
Well, I mean, they're Mojo listeners too. So
is that why you bring me on, to bring those ratings down to make it fair for everybody else? Is that
it? That's what it is.
No, I believe it definitely enhances us. And everybody having anxiety, not knowing what to do with it. Nobody knows what is the right thing to do. Nobody knows what the wrong. They're not sure if they're doing the wrong thing, the right thing. Some people have their conspiracies, and everybody just remember when Doc used to say, "Do you want to be right or do you want to be happy?" I think that's one of the most brilliant things.
Exactly.
He used to say all the time, and I think he used it mostly in his marriage, but I think it goes with a lot of relationships, and especially in society. Do you want to be right or do you want to be happy?
That's right. I want to remind everybody, this is the last show before we draw for the hoodie and mug and Warhorse t-shirt. So if you haven't, go over to warhorselegacy.org and hit that donate button. $5. We'll get you a ticket. And what, Mike?
Well, no, because you mentioned the drawing, but what exactly is Warhorse Legacy? What does the Warhorse Legacy Foundation do?
I'm terrible. It is. I'm
they
terrible.
Provide veterans and their families with equine therapy. So,
among other things. They are trying to expand. They're looking into different programs and stuff. They're to help veterans with PTSD. Help the families. Struggling.
And they work with the families, not just the veterans, so they can heal together as a family, and it's not just focused on the veteran.
That's actually a good thing, because I've known some of my brothers and sisters that have had to they felt like they were separating themselves from their family to get better, but they needed to be on the same path for the healing process, because you don't want But yeah, so that's awesome that the Warhorse actually deals with the families as a unit, not just the veteran. That's really good to hear.
It is. One thing I've learned, you cannot heal alone. You can't go away and heal by yourself. When you have a family, you have a system, whether it's a family system, a work system, a group of friends. You have to make it through it together. You can't do it alone. And I think Warhorse is probably ahead of their time in integrating the families into their therapy. And I personally, I really appreciate it. I might have bias, but if I step outside and I look at their big picture, I think they're amazing. I think that is, I think their therapy and their goals are going to really make a difference in families. I really do.
I do too. So
if it's the last chance to get into the drawing, how do I do that?
you go to Warhorse Legacy. Well, I mean, you have until next week, but this is the last show.
Oh, fair enough.
But yeah, go to warhorselegacy.org, hit the donate button, donate increments of $5, and put a little in the comments section when you donate that it's for Off Track, so they know to include you in there. And yeah, let's help them out.
Thank you,
I'm
John.
also doing a birthday fundraiser for them. It didn't even occur to me that we were doing this, and I'm doing a birthday fundraiser. So,
John Doherty just got 3 more votes.
Wow, man, Doherty. Wow.
I know.
Yeah, so go over to warhorselegacy.org. That's warhorselegacy.org.
Off Track Syndicate, bitches.
We know, John. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. The veterans appreciate it. The families appreciate it.
Yep. We all
Are we in a break right now, or what?
Do what?
Are we in a break right now? I heard music.
No, that was just a stinger.
Stinger.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, we got.
I'm not hip to your lingo.
That's right.
Hip to the lingo. So there's another story from New Hampshire. It's
New Hampshire?
New Hampshire? It's not dirty or anything, so I don't know if anybody's going to like it. But the reason I like it is because, do you remember, I think they're still out there, but I used to get this from mostly my great-grandmother for Christmas. Do you remember the Lifesavers books? It would have Lifesavers in it. And I know my great-grandmother used to give them to us, like all the grandkids, and there was always money in it. But in Manchester, New Hampshire, 2 New Hampshire brothers have gotten their holiday re-gifting skills down to an art. They've been passing the same hard candy back and forth for over 30 years.
Oh, yeah.
It started in 1987 when Ryan Wasson, nailed it, gave a 10-rolled Frankfurt Sandy's candy book with assorted fruit flavors to his brother Eric Wasson as a joke for Christmas, knowing Eric would not like it. I didn't eat them, Eric said to WMUR TV. And the next year I thought, hey, I think I'm going to give it back to him. He'll never remember. But Ryan immediately recognized it. They've been taking turns ever since, keeping a log of their exchanges. They've even gotten creative about it. Ryan Wasson told the station that the candy has been frozen in a block of ice and put in Jell-O, and adding one time he even sewed it into a teddy bear. The tradition had also involved family members, co-workers, and even a sheriff's department. Last year, it was presented to Ryan on a silver platter at a restaurant. This year, Ryan turned to a group on social media for ideas. Suggestions included having it arise via pizza delivery or Christmas carolers, hiding it in a book or cake, or holding a scavenger hunt with clues. If you ask which one has ever done the best far as giving these, we're both going to say ourselves, right? And we're never going to give in.
Yeah.
I think that's a cute tradition.
That's good stuff. All right, folks. Hang around. More to come. I don't know what, but we'll figure out something.
Timmy said I put my old chewed up gum in books.
That's actually kind of funny that you said that, because when I was on my second deployment, I had borrowed $5 from a battle buddy, and I went to give it back to him, and he's like, no, just keep it. So we ended up giving the same $5 bill back and forth to each other. Then I was like, oh, I want to borrow that book. So it would be in the middle of the book, and then when he'd find it, he'd put it in a DVD and let me borrow it. And
that's
we had
cool.
the same, because he didn't want me to pay him back, but I wanted to pay him back. So that same $5 bill just kept going back and forth.
Oh my God, I love that. Where is it now?
It didn't last nearly 30 years. So
Do you? Oh,
I
shit.
have his mailing address. I'm thinking about just mailing it to him. It'll be a different $5 bill, but yeah,
Oh, that's hilarious.
I might make it 10. Well, interest. You know, like
Did you have the paper cardboard coins?
the Pogs.
Yeah, I still got.
Yeah, we had those.
I found some the other day, and I was cleaning out my closet, and I was like, "Holy crap! I can't take these to a bank and exchange them."
No, but you can spend them at the Class 6.
Really? In the U.S.?
Yeah, I had spent them in the U.S. Well, I was at Fort Riley. I don't know about you Navy people, but
Maybe I'll send them to you. Get some use out of them. I'll save one for.
I would actually like because they actually came out with different series and they just started using just different pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And there were some people that went like off the wall and like collected them and like collected entire series and put them in books and stuff. And
Hurry up, Rusty.
I would keep one of every denomination and then frame it is what I would
the
do.
Timing's off. We're back. I don't know. This timing thing gets me screwed up. I don't know if we're off or on or what.
Oh, we came back right at 7:30. Is that the right way, or are we supposed to come back at 7:33 or 1? I don't know. That's why I don't do the music stuff.
Crap.
It's a surprise.
I guess
You got to keep the fans on their toes.
Right. Maybe it ain't screwed up too bad. Anyway. No. I thought I had it figured out, but maybe not. Oh well. What do you got? Anybody got anything else?
I thought you were going to talk about
Something about a telescope.
James Webb.
Oh, that was you.
If you're just tuning in, this is called miscommunication.
Okay. In the latest science news, the James Webb Space Telescope. It was launched into space Christmas yesterday, and with it, astronomers hope to find the first galaxies to form in the universe. So this mission is obviously unmanned and has been in the works for a while. We're not going to get data for a while, but it will search for Earth-like atmospheres around other planets and accomplish many other scientific goals. So as an astronomer, the principal investigator for the near-infrared camera, NIRCam for short, aboard the Webb telescope, has participated in the development and testing for both camera and telescope as a whole. Let me scroll down to... sometimes when you read a story, it's almost like reading a recipe. You see a recipe online, and then they got to give you a whole dialogue about, me and my grandmother used to make cookies in the kitchen, and then my kid. So let me scroll down and get to it, or give your 2 cents.
Kathy in the Berg has got a good point. Off track, off sides, off kilter. What That's It's either right or it's not. I'm sure we'll hear about it if it's too screwed up.
So, oh shit, we could have had maybe John Doherty on to talk about this too. But the Webb, it detects infrared light, and it's essentially a giant heat telescope. And they see faint galaxies in the infrared light. The telescope needs to be exceptionally cold, or else it would be its own infrared radiation. And this is where the heat shield comes in. The shield is made of a thin plastic coated with aluminium. It's 5 layers thick and measures 46.5 feet by 69.5 feet, and will keep the mirror and sensors at minus 390 degrees Fahrenheit.
Nice.
That's
this new space telescope, It's supposed to be. It's going to be better than the Hubble because they're putting it like what they say, 1.5 million kilometers away from Earth. So
Hold on, I need to translate that to freedom units.
yeah,
What
we
is that
don't.
in miles?
Yeah, we don't know if that's like 10 miles or like 50 or we don't know, but it's a long way. It's 1.5 million of them anyway.
And it says ever since Edwin Hubble proved that distant galaxies are just like the Milky Way, astronomers have asked the question: how old are the oldest galaxies? How did they form first? And how have they changed over time? The Webb telescope was originally dubbed the first light machine because it was designed to answer these questions. One of the main goals of the telescope is to study distant galaxies close to the edge of an observable universe. It's like mind-blowing. It takes billions of years for the light from these galaxies to cross the universe and reach Earth. And the person that wrote that estimates that images that they will collect could show proto-galaxies that formed a mere 300 million years ago after the Big Bang, when they were just 2% of their current age. So there lies maybe a little bit of controversy if you don't believe in the Big Bang. So,
Yeah, they don't. Look, this is all math. Everything that you just said is all astrophysicists doing math on chalkboards, dry erase boards, and every bit of it's all math. Every freaking bit of it.
Yeah.
They don't know.
Dr.
Don't
House.
know.
Well, yeah, there's a difference between science and math, I think, even though STEM.
Well, I don't know. Like I could see how mathematics is a science, but I don't.
So
I just want to know. I just want to know. Go ahead.
Math is predictable. I think math is math. Science changes constantly. Math.
So we use
really
math
doesn't.
to understand science.
Damn it!
That works. All right. Print that.
Yes.
No, my question is because you said it was a near infrared. Is it not full infrared because of budget cuts, or could they not afford full infrared, so they just had to go as close to it as possible? Or
I do not know the answer to that question, but I do not think it has anything to do with budgets. I think it would have to do with capabilities of going that far away and our technology sending it out there. But
I'm just being difficult intentionally.
You are. Yeah, thank you, because I am not a scientist. The telescope has to cope with other complications since the universe is expanding. Another controversy. The galaxies that science will study with the Webb telescope are moving far away from Earth, and the Doppler effect comes into play. Just like the pitch of an ambulance siren shifts down and becomes deeper when it passes and starts moving away from you, the wavelength of light from distant galaxies shifts down from visible light to infrared.
That's right. I believe it. I forget which way it is, but it shifts from red to blue or blue to red, one or the other. But anyway, that's how they can tell by looking at something if it's moving away or coming towards, is by if it's a blue hue or a red hue.
Mm-hmm. Does anybody science and math are intertwined? I wanted to see if anybody had any of our science listeners had anything to add to the conversation. Timmy the pilot, if it was that far infrared, it would be too cool. It would cool down too much. Duh. Okay. Well, thanks for shaming me, Timmy. Love you.
He doesn't know. He's just playing.
So, red and blue, Rusty. Would you rather take the red pill or take the blue pill?
I like blue, so blue.
So which one was it? Matrix fans, is the red pill the one?
The red pill wakes you up and you get to see how deep the rabbit hole goes. The blue pill keeps you asleep.
Whoa. I thought one pill made you larger and one pill made you small.
These are different drugs.
Hey, you just go ask Alice. But I'm pretty sure the pills that Mother gives you don't mean anything at all.
Yes. Exactly.
I caught your reference.
10 feet tall. When she's 10 feet tall. But anyway, we're not going to know anything about the Webb. until what, 6 months? And then after the data starts processing, after 20 years of work, astronomers will at last have a telescope to peer into the farthest, most distant reaches of the universe. So can anybody explain how one thing astronomers are talking about is the Webb telescope is going to be able to go back in time?
Well, it's going to be able to peer back in time. I mean, that's the whole theory or hypothesis or whatever, that because light they know travels at a certain speed and how far away it is, which I don't understand how they know how far away something is, but whatever. And that the light we're seeing is actually millions of years old. I mean, maybe, I don't know. It seems all a little too easy, too cut and dried.
Well, they need to make it sound like that, because most of us aren't. We can't conceptualize. We can't wrap our heads around the math, and that's why I said I like that one website, theconversation.com, because it's super sciencey, but they don't use $1 million words like the layman.
It's in layman's terms.
Exactly. Yeah, normal people can can read and understand what they're talking about.
I should help them out with that. What they're saying is it goes really fast.
See? Bingo.
Yeah, there you go.
It goes really fast.
I'm hearing bells. I think an angel just got its wings.
Oh, my God.
No, you hear a bell, and that's a jackhole posted a meme.
Oh, fair enough.
I love that, Rusty.
Yeah.
I love it.
You should make that a shirt. Off track syndicate. When you hear a bell, a jackhole posted a meme.
Yeah, there's Miss Rocky, Raquel. Oh yeah, she's in there.
Oh, calm down.
I know. I'm glad she decided to make an appearance.
Yeah, Rocky's usually the first. She's usually the first one in.
So I got 65, and we ain't gonna go through all of them. Fun facts that about Christmas and to keep you in the holiday spirit and all of that good junk. Did you know Sweden celebrates Christmas with a giant straw Yule goat?
Yeah, for sure.
I did not know that.
Inga. I eat the Swedish meatballs. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. In Scandinavian countries, the Yule goat, that's kind of Yule goat, figures into the Christmas decor of many homes. Because in Norse mythology, the two goats pulled Thor's flying chariot. On top of that, there's also a festive tale that focuses on an invisible Yule goat that checks in on holiday prep before the big day. So like he comes in, if you're not prepped, he comes in and butts you, or
yeah, what? Like he's got a list. He's like, all right, okay, yeah, you got garland, check. Okay, you've got.
Wow.
Where's I want to know where's the Christmas lutefisk? Where's that at?
Christmas lutefisk?
Lutefisk. Isn't that like a dish where they like boil a fish and bury it for 100 years or something? I don't know. But
oh yeah, that's that nasty. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like yeah.
I went to Sweden once, but it was in January and it was after Christmas, so I didn't get that.
You weren't headbutted by a goat because you weren't prepping?
Nope.
That would be a story.
In 1966, in an effort to draw shoppers to the Swedish city of Gavle, G-A-V-L-E.
Nailed it.
Yeah, the Gavle goat was created. It stands 42 feet high and 7 meters in length. Now, why did they go from feet to meters in the same thing? Why? I don't know. 42 feet high, 7 meters in length, and weighs a whopping 3.6 tons.
Oh my gosh! Can you imagine how long it took to build that, especially if they got it from IKEA?
Right.
IKEA would ship it to them one straw at a time.
And a disposable Allen wrench.
Did you know that 2 of Santa's reindeer originally had different names?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, in the 1823 poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas, which originally introduced the world to Santa's reindeer, which I think Timmy was listening to, and we heard this when he was listening to this. Donner and Blitzen were instead Dunder and Bliksem,
Whoa.
which is a Dutch way to refer to thunder and lightning.
Ooh.
Dunder and Bliksem.
Thunder.
So there you go. There's that.
Melissa, are you thunderstruck?
A little bit, yeah. That's
Mhm.
that song resonates.
One of the oldest Christmas markets dates back to the 1600s. If you did Christmas shopping in Nuremberg, Germany, then you were taking part in a tradition that's hundreds of years in the making. The proof of that can be found in a small box that the Germanisches National Museum, nailed it, keeps safe. The simple treasure holds an inscription that reads, "Sent to Regina Susanna
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
on the occasion of the Christmas market of 1628.
Nice.
So it's just a little inscription.
We've got a Christmas shop here in Omaha called Tannenbaum, which is German for Christmas tree. If you didn't know. And they're open
Tannenbaum.
24 hour, or they're open all year long. They sell Christmas ornaments and Christmas stuff all year long. So I don't think they were like in 92 that you said the story from. So
Kinsey said Blixem. I barely knew him.
Brazil set the record for the world's largest floating Christmas tree.
I didn't know that was a contest.
I didn't either.
well, get us on the line.
And it's a big one at a staggering 278 feet and 10 inches and glowing with almost 3 million lights. Brazil's massive floating metal Christmas tree set a world record in December 2007. The tree continues to be brought out each year as part of Rio de Janeiro's Rodrigo de Freitas Lagoon. Freitas, whatever.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Jingle Bells was originally composed as a Thanksgiving tune.
What was Jingle Bells?
Jingle Bells. Written by Unitarian Church organist. He was great on the organ. James Lord Pierpont in 1850 Savannah, Georgia. The song was first performed during a Thanksgiving concert.
That's really cool.
I heard, I can't remember if it's true or not, but I believe I have heard that the song Silver Bells was actually written about the Salvation Army bell ringers. That it was actually that the song Silver Bells was actually like referencing them, but I'll have to look it up and get back to it.
Yeah, that's really cool because I would assume Silver Bells would predate Salvation Army.
Well, I don't know if it's like the Salvation Army, but I think it's referencing the bell ringers that collected donations for like things. But I'll look it up. I have two monitors.
When you think about Christmas and the animals, what do you think about?
Christmas and animals?
Yeah.
Like
what animals
reindeer?
do you think about? Yeah.
Reindeer and shit. Birds.
But, okay, yeah, partridge in a pear tree. Yeah.
Partridge in a pear tree, and bird like making popcorn garland, and like the birds eating them outside.
Right. What other animals? Polar bears, maybe. Is that really a Christmas animal?
Abominable.
Donkeys, for the
Dominic
nativity.
the donkey. Yes, that's a Italian tradition in my home. Is
What about
my family? Not this home, but my family.
What about spiders? The old Christmas spider.
All right, can I break in real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Break it in.
Okay, Silver Bells was written for the movie The Lemon Drop Kid, starring Bob Hope and Marlon Maxwell. Marilyn Maxwell in 1951. It was written by Jay Livingston and Ray Evans, who were very reluctant to write a Christmas song as no one has never made the hit list. Their uncertainty about taking on such a project also stemmed from the fact that their contract were coming due and they had not written a hit in a while. Another flop would have sealed their fate. Because the studio was insistent on a new Christmas song being written for this movie, the duo wrote a song based on department store Santas and Salvation Army workers tinkling their bells on New York City street corners. They named their song Tinkerbell, and unfortunately for all of us, Jay told his wife about the song, included their name for it, asking Jay, and then it was written in regards to the department store Santas and the Salvation Army workers. So
that's really cool. I never knew that. I thought this song was older than it was. That's awesome.
So, spiders as a Christmas animal?
No.
Yeah, but
no.
Why not?
No.
Oh, come on.
No.
In Ukraine,
in fact, when it comes to spiders, just nuke the site from orbit just to be sure.
Yes. In Ukraine, families often add spider web ornaments to their tree as a nod to a lovely seasonal story about the critters once using their silky string to decorate the tree of a poor widow and her children.
I call bullshit. You know why? They were just
Why?
too lazy to take down their Halloween decorations.
I concur. Hold on, let me look that up too. Yeah, she's correct. It's bullshit.
Yeah, there you go. Wow.
I haven't decorated for Halloween in a few years, but when I used to go all out on the spider webs, and every once in a while I would forget them or forget some that were up in there, and then I just thought that was just my regular cleaning habit. Oh, spider web. Yeah, that's good.
Well, my wife and I don't know if this is true for any other household, but my wife and I have this little bit of a banter when it comes to like, when do you set up the Christmas tree? Mm-hmm. Me personally, I like, let's at least eat turkey first. It's not that unreasonable of so we're actually thinking, well, screw it. We'll just leave the tree up all year long, and then we'll just redecorate it for the holidays throughout the year.
I think that's a great idea. If you're festive like that here on the Gulf Coast, most people leave their Christmas trees up or their Christmas decorations until around the 6th or 7th of January. And then they just take the decorations off the tree and then just put on Mardi Gras decorations. Like anything
there you
purple.
Go.
Yeah.
I just leave mine up all year on my front porch.
Well.
Anyway, okay, Christmas ornaments. What do you think of? Little
balls.
Red balls and blue balls and
balls.
And like tinsel. Well, you can't get tinsel anymore. What's that stuff called? Garland.
Garland.
Kind of
Wait,
Garland.
I got to read something about Timmy. Before we change conversations, I have to read this comment. He said, "Tinkling bells. I do that when I walk."
Jeez. How about, and I've never heard this, and it doesn't say what country, so I'm guessing this one, but I've never heard of it. How about a Christmas tree pickle?
What? I'm still having a hard time wrapping my brain around a wicked pickle.
Oh, they're awesome. According to Today, the Christmas pickle is more than just a common ornament. It's a tradition. As the quirky tradition goes, the first child to find the glass pickle hidden in the tree on Christmas morning either wins a prize or the privilege of opening the first gift. Now, it doesn't say if this is in the U.S. or nothing. I'm guessing because it says, according to Today, on NBC Today.
What kind of Rick and Morty hogwash is this? This
I've never heard of a Christmas pickle. Tree. Anybody else?
I mean, I'm all for it if that's a thing. I just never heard it. I like dill and stuff.
It's not a big deal.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Rusty.
So let's see. The Statue of Liberty is the largest Christmas gift ever given.
I would have to. I'll stand behind that.
It was considered the holiday gift when given to the U.S. by France in 1886. Standing
1986?
1886.
Oh, 1886.
Standing over 150 feet tall and weighing 225 tons. Yeah, that's an impressive holiday gift.
Yes.
Who invented Christmas lights?
That one guy.
Thomas Edison.
Yep, Thomas Edison.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. Did you know that he is partly responsible, along with his friend Edward H. Johnson, for inventing Christmas lights? According to the Library of Congress, Edison created the first strand of electric lights in 1880, which he hung outside his laboratory in Menlo Park during Christmas time that year.
Was he bragging? Hey, look what I made.
However, it was Johnson, his partner at Edison Illumination Company, who in 1882 became the first to wrap a strand of hand-wired red, white, and blue bulbs around a Christmas tree. And the rest, they say, is history.
Wow.
I'll be damned. 1882. Huh.
It was a hell of a lot safer than hanging those candles on there, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
It was also probably the first person who just said, we'll just leave them up all year round.
I don't want to go out there and take them down.
Yeah. You want me to get on the roof again? No.
Leslie said, I keep mine up till spring. I switched to hearts for Valentine's Day. Hey, I live in Minnesota. The sparkle of the lights in the dark warms up the house. And to me, that sounds heartwarming.
Never in my life heard of anybody hanging lights for Valentine's Day. That's a first.
But I think that's very lovely.
It's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Aww.
Well, it's festive. I don't see too many Valentine's Day decorations going around. You know, there's no like wreaths or whatever. But if she's going to put hearts on her tree or hearts around, I think that's really nice. Sure. I think she's surrounded by love.
Well, that's good. You should be.
All right, so we're gonna get away from the Christmas facts and just some weird facts. The Goodyear blimp is the official bird of Redondo Beach, California.
What? It's a bird? It's a plane?
Goodyear blimp.
It's a oh, okay.
Yep. The coastal city named it such because it's situated next to the Goodyear blimp's home airport in California.
Alrighty then.
Never heard that.
So there's that.
Timmy the pilot, Edison is related to Clark W. Griswold. Shitter's full.
Yes, Edison did electrocute an elephant. Now, whether or not it was for a holiday dinner party, I don't know. But yes, Edison did electrocute an elephant with AC, trying to keep it from becoming what everybody went to, saying DC was safer.
Yep. And all of that was to throw Nikola Tesla under the bus.
Yep.
Tesla.
In fact, they've actually done such a wonderful job at ruining that man's name and reputation that when you watch the cartoons, especially like the ones when we were younger, the mad scientist with the wild hair and the
yeah,
they actually modeled that cartoon character off of Nikola Tesla.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow, that's sad.
It is sad. It really is. But
it is. He who speaks the loudest.
It's usually wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Wow. Yeah, we need to take a deep dive on that because that is so correct.
Yes, Timmy, I know the Goodyear is actually from Akron, Ohio, but their main whatever, they have a blimp thing over there. So whatever.
Hey, Timmy, don't get mad at Rusty. Get mad at the person who wrote the article. Thank you. Have a nice day.
I think we got 2 minutes left. I'm not sure how the music's going. What did I do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Did you push the button?
I pushed nothing.
I don't know. Somebody go over to iHeart and listen to it and see if our timing's screwed up.
It's a hard break. Grab a drink. Go eat. See you on the other side.
I don't know. I apologize, folks, if the timing's screwed up. I don't know. I don't know.
Are we on a hard break or something?
We're supposed to be top of the hour.
Ah, cool. I will be right back.
Speed, the High Court announced it will hear arguments on January 7th in cases challenging vaccine requirements.
All right, Rusty, did you miss me?
And stuff.
My pants.
Another hour of torture. All right, so we're gonna. Did you get that going there?
Let me check.
Shit. We're gonna try to get the phone lines going next hour, so you people can you can call in.
So they can still hear us on YouTube?
Yes, they can still hear us on YouTube.
Well,
do you know how to do it? Yep. The number is 256-926-390, right? I'm pretty sure it is.
so the number is 867-5309?
Don't screw me up. I remember. I had it wrote down and I freaking lost it, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Thank you, Sarah. Sponsors are in the Twitters.
It's actually one platform when I walked away from social media. Actually, Twitter was one of the ones that I never actually picked back up.
I never could get into it. I just can't. It's too. You got to do too much shit. Oh shit.
This phone hasn't been any service.
Well, I don't know where the phone is, so. right. We're back for another torturous hour right here off Track Syndicate. I'm trying to find my phone line is currently down. I'm going to try to get it up and going, and maybe y'all can call in and give us some crap.
Yeah, Rusty's trying to get it up right now. So,
well, I am currently.
Well, Timmy the Pilot said earlier today on the chat that he uses popsicle sticks to get his up. So,
well, yeah. So what else do we got? I guess we could go through the national days. I know. Lep does this every day. Whatever. I think we started doing it at about the same time. That was before I knew him. Whatever.
But I have to say, when he went dark for a little while,
right?
When he lost internet and he didn't have, I didn't have my national day. Because he does it so early in the morning, way before I wake up, and I wake up and I always have a little text from Lep. I love that.
It's December 26, 2021. It is National Whiners Day.
I'm offended by that.
You want some cheese with that wine?
I do want some cheese with my wine.
I need you to call me a wambulance.
It is National Thank You Note Day. So, when was the last time you wrote a thank you note?
It was to a whiner on today, actually.
Yeah. So, I just tell, thank you, honey. There. See, I got my thank you done.
Oh my God.
It is also Boxing Day. So, go get you a pair of boxing gloves.
Oh, that
and
boxing.
oh no, wait, that's not right, is it?
That's not related to Scissor Day, right?
So every year, December 26th, Britain, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, and other Commonwealth countries celebrate Boxing Day. The annual custom began in the United Kingdom in the 19th century under Queen Victoria. It's not certain why the day after Christmas in these countries is called Boxing Day. Some say it's because in Britain, a Christmas present is called a Christmas box. So what do they call... never mind. On the day after Christmas, servants received a Christmas box from their master. Others say the holiday refers to using a box to collect money for the poor. These boxes were placed inside churches on Christmas Day and then opened the next day. South Africa renamed the holiday Day of Goodwill in 1994. Catholics know the day as St. Stephen's Day.
Totally not where I thought you were going with National Boxing Day. I thought it was like National Knock Your Friend Out Day or punch somebody.
You never
in the face
heard
day.
Boxing Day before?
No.
I hear all them Canada people talking about it. Whatever. December 26th is considered second Christmas in Germany, Poland, Netherlands, and Scandinavia.
Oh, second Christmas?
Yep.
Nice.
So, how to participate in the holiday?
Christmas at the Shire.
Give to charity, namely warhorselegacy.org. Attend sporting events, leave a larger than average gratuity, provide a special gift for employees. Okay.
That's nice.
Sure.
Yeah, Sarah said to ask Mike Phillip about it.
Oh, there you go. That would have probably been a good... it's also National Candy Cane Day. Now, I think there's a little bit of shepherd's hook type deal. And in 1844, a recipe for straight peppermint candy stick, which was white and colored stripes, was published. However, some stories tell of an all-white candy in much earlier times. Folklore tell of the origin of the candy cane, yet no documented proof of its real beginning. It is first known to be mentioned in connection with Christmas in 1874. As early as 1882, candy canes have been hung on Christmas trees. So, yeah, whatever. And the word of the day is where'd it go? There it is. Is déjà vu.
Deja vu.
Déjà vu.
What does that mean?
Obviously a word. A feeling one gets when a fruitcake seems familiar.
Oh my god!
So
I know a lot of fruitcakes that seem familiar.
I work with a lot of fruitcakes that seem pretty familiar.
I usually get vujade when I walk into a room and I feel like I've never been there before.
That's right. I'm feeling like I've never seen no shit like this before. Yep. So there's that.
Hey, would you rather?
Would I rather?
In your lifetime, would you rather hit a pause button or would you rather hit a rewind button?
Ooh.
On your life.
Wow.
On my life?
For you, and for you, like on your person, would you rather hit a pause button or would you rather hit a rewind button?
Rewind.
Absolutely.
I'd probably go with a pause. I mean, am I allowed to be like me myself, like just pause everything around me to take a breather? Or yeah, I would go with that one because it's my past that made me who I am today, and I kind of like myself, so I wouldn't want to run the risk of changing any of that. But
I love that.
Whatever.
Rusty, why would you hit a rewind button?
Because I've really did some screwed up shit that I wished I could go back and not do again. So there's that.
But piggybacking on RUFF, it made you who we know and love today.
Whatever.
Don't worry,
so
Rusty, Kathy the Berg, Mikey Hootie, and Jill Hightower all agree with you. So
yeah,
that's right.
So here's what I love about this, though. What I love about your answer, you went back and talked about you, and not like you didn't go and say rewind, so I would know all the lottery numbers and I'd be a millionaire, or blah blah blah. Like you went you did a that was
that tells me that you've done some introspection.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Wow.
And stuff.
I love that. Okay.
Yeah, Leslie. Yeah. Did you see that? Read that one.
I didn't see it. Leslie.
Leslie Holter says, if you could go back and spend one last moment with someone, rewind. If I am enjoying a moment, then pause.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have, but she wants both. You can't have both. It was an either or question. So null and void.
No, yeah. Oh, wait, let's, no, that was, wrong. You can't do that.
You can't have your cake and eat it too.
Would you rather be able to talk to a bird or talk to a fish? Less of a deep question.
Fish are stupid. Birds, they get to see shit. The goldfish swims around and it's like, ooh, a castle. And then swim around and, ooh, a castle. Yeah.
Would you rather live a normal life in the present time or lead a luxurious life thousands of years ago? 1,000 years ago.
Wow.
What was the first part of that?
Would you rather live a normal life in the present time?
Yes.
Or lead? So what I find interesting about this, would you rather, a normal life, that is so subjective, and a lot of people think, so many of us think that our lives aren't good enough. So when you think of living a luxurious life 1,000 years ago, that's also subjective. What do you mean by luxurious? You
exactly.
think of, kings and queens and castles and dungeons and dragons.
But that comes with its own issues.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Right. Yeah.
It absolutely does. Because I talk about.
Well, actually, I don't know. Luxury 1,000 years ago?
Mm-hmm. There's no internet, just so you know. No Facebook.
Oh, well, screw that then.
You can't pay your bills online. You gotta actually go see the king and pay your taxes.
Yeah, but it's luxurious. I can just have somebody else go pay my bills.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just
You could have a king size bed, or like for me, it would be court jester size where the ends roll up.
Yeah.
nah, I'd still want to go with the normal life today.
1,021. What the hell is going on in 1,000? Nobody knows. 1,021. Yeah, no, normal now.
Normal now.
No.
That's, and you know, if we asked everybody what their normal now would be, everybody's answer would be different.
That's right.
Would it be owning your house free and clear with no car payments? Or would it be just living by yourself in the woods somewhere, or living on a beach somewhere? I mean, I just think that's a crazy question.
Yeah, that is very subjective.
So you know how I have been talking a lot about critical thinking and confirmation bias, but really trying to take a deep dive into advertising and how advertising is very manipulative. I heard and was it last week or a couple of weeks ago, I was talking about how when advertisers are selling to you on any platform, whether it's TV, social media, newspapers, who the hell reads those anymore? How many of us feel like we're good? Like, we don't need any beauty products. We don't need any fat loss products. We don't need any supplements. Like, we all feel like we need something. And so the statistic I heard today was, let me break out my notebook. Economists have said if every woman in America did not use a beauty product for 1 week, it would collapse the economy just like the airlines did after 9/11. And I'm not talking beauty products as far as lotion, shampoo. You know, those are kind of, I guess, essential. But I'm talking about like makeup, Botox, nail polish, all of those other things.
Wow, really?
Mm-hmm.
So if every woman just did not go out and buy makeup, it would collapse the economy?
Yes.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's how much. Well, think about the commercials that you watch every day. I mean, if you watch TV, but even if you don't watch TV, if you're on social media, if you drive down the highway and see a billboard, what are they geared towards? They're geared towards making us feel less than.
Yep.
They are actually advertising to us to make us feel fat. We are all fat, and we are ugly, and we are unhealthy. And so I said last week, what advertisers do, they create a problem and they develop a solution. And
Much
that's
like
how
the
they
government.
get us.
Yeah, that sounds an awful lot like the government.
I didn't mean to go there, but
No, but
Yeah.
I just want to put this out there. I completely agree with you, but have you read the obesity rates in America as of lately?
No, what are they?
It's staggering, the obesity rates.
Yeah, what do you have them or?
I
I'll get
live
them.
in deep shit South Mississippi. I clearly see the obesity rates, at least in my state.
Yeah, but so what?
No,
So what that there's fat people?
No, that's not the problem. The problem
no,
isn't obesity. The problem is people, the advertisers, making everybody feel bad for it.
Yeah, they actually like target your emotions surrounding. It's bad. I blame Hallmark.
So I talk about confirmation bias and critical thinking on the show, but I have definitely fell into their web so many times. Even recently, even the weight loss program, not a product. I don't use product, and I stopped using supplements. But I have had to, knowing that this way of eating or way I'm doing may not be in line with what I knew all along, but it worked for me. And my confirmation bias is I'm still going to use it because it worked and it made me thinner. So we all fall for the either the Slim Fast or the Jenny Craig or the, whatever the latest and greatest it is, to make us look better, because advertisers play on our psychology that they think that we are less than and they can make us better.
Well, what really irks me about that is that you can actually like regulate and get healthy by keeping track of your caloric intake and how much you're burning, and exercise. Not dieting, not crash dieting, but you don't need to take a pill or this miracle drug or get duped into a pyramid scheme. All it is
pyramid
just like
schemes.
I just threw that out there because
that's true. That's one of the biggest things. It's on Netflix right now called Lula Rich, and but that translates into many other. LuLaRoe was a company that sold clothing to women, but and it wasn't just how the clothing was nice or whatever, and it preyed mostly on women to get involved in this MLM, multi-level marketing, because you're going to be rich if you get into it. But then I look at all of these other MLMs, like, do you guys remember the pink drink, the Plexus, and the Shackley and the Amway, and they ask you for so much money, and it is very rare people make money off of those.
Oh yeah. Well, it's like with Tastefully Simple, and I'm even convinced, like back in the day with Tupperware, is like say like you're a Tastefully Simple rep, and I have you come over to my house to demonstrate it, and all of a sudden like, hey, I want to sell it, so now you're my sponsor, but you get a lot of my money because a lot of that money's got to go to your sponsor. But the only way I can make money is if I get people that I can sponsor. So it's like it's pretty. In my opinion, it's the definition of a pyramid scheme. But
it is a pyramid scheme. But they say pyramids. People try to, what do you call it? Nitpick or be. I can't think of the word right now. Where you're picking and choosing. So a pyramid scheme is when you get money, and multi-level marketing is when you actually work and sell a product. I can't remember that, but I do that too. I've never owned or participated in MLMs, except I host these online parties. I like the nail polish thing. I love Pampered Chef. I love all of that stuff, but I've never, confirmation bias here, but I have never actually bought in. I've never bought a kit to try to sell myself, but I will help friends, or, I will help friends help sell their stuff. But after watching those documentaries, because once I watched that show, Lula Rich, I started looking around, and it's really sad how I'm all about personal responsibility and doing your own homework, but sometimes we can be taken advantage of just as easy.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we have a caller. Rusty? You ready for a call?
No, you just have Judy. She's getting the phone line hooked up, so
okay.
You can go ahead and admit it. Well, there we go. Okay,
we got it.
Maybe it won't show it. Yeah, it's showing it on the thing. I don't know. Whatever. It don't matter. I don't know. We'll see if it works. I'm trying to get it figured out because I didn't realize the room number changed from what I had and all that. Anyway, we'll see.
I'm trying to call in. It's not working. I know. My jokes are lame. Thank you, honey.
Yeah. What? But you're hooked up, right? It shows you here. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So much for show prep. Yeah, Judy is running the string from the soup cans.
Oh, that's so funny.
So let's see. Yeah, so I'm gonna give it to Kinsey here. He's gonna, I guess, give us a call. See if it works, I guess. Weird facts. Americans spend an average of $1,092 on coffee per year.
That's not nearly enough.
I know.
That breaks down to roughly $92 a month.
I think we're not asking the hard hitting questions, Rusty. We need to ask the really tough questions. Like if your zodiac sign were a food, what would it be?
This is true. Damn it. So yeah, food, glorious food.
What movie is that from?
Mustard.
That brings us all together, no matter our politics, creed, or even astrological sign. So what? Try again, Kinsey. So what would a plate made up of zodiac signs look like? Here's our take on each zodiac sign of what it would be as food. You were ordering what, Gemini?
Yeah, I'm Gemini.
Gemini, you are lavender scone with a cup.
Whoa!
Whoa!
With a cup of mint tea.
I didn't know you were going to have me on the show just to insult me like that. Okay.
So yeah, you're really a lavender scone. Like people eat that.
Apparently.
Sounds good.
Gemini is ruled by Mercury, which means their mind never shuts off. These chatty air signs can think so much that their brains short circuit, which is why they need to soothe their nervous system with the calming herbs like a mint and lavender. All right, I think we have a call coming through. Let's see. Maybe, possibly.
Trying to see if this thing's working.
There it is.
It is working. Who we got? Hey caller, what's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Amtrak from the Tin Can Radio program. Trying to see if you all have anything worth using and stealing.
What is your sign, big boy?
I'll swing by and show it to you here in a few minutes.
Whoa!
No.
Leo.
Leo, you are smoked. You are smoked salmon eggs Benedict with dill and chives.
That's delicious.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
That might be, but I am very much, as far as actual dining, not a fish person.
Oh my God, that sounds amazing. And that's a Leo?
It does.
Is that
Yeah.
July?
Yes, July 23rd to August 22nd.
Okay.
So Melissa was talking earlier about advertisers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds
Yeah.
to me like the greatest enemy of advertisers is contentment.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
I agree.
It's absolutely
Nice.
because nobody has. Well, it's very hard for us as Americans in the zeitgeist of where we are in society. It's very hard for anybody to live in absolute joy and appreciate it.
Well, contentment is one of our greatest allies and one of our greatest foes, both simultaneously. It makes us happy with what we got and makes us to where we don't desire to reach for anything better.
Yeah. Oh crap! Are we gonna keep the
Wow.
caller?
Holy crap. Yeah, we'll keep him over. Just hang with us. Y'all stick around for is this the last hour already? Or last half hour? Holy
Yeah.
crap.
30 minutes. Yep.
Yeah, y'all stick with us. Off Track Syndicate. We'll be right back.
That's bullshit. He gets smoked salmon and I'm lavender scone.
You want to trade?
No, I kind of like being a Gemini, though. I just think I got screwed on the food tree or food pyramid.
I'm not talking about trading signs. I'm just talking about trading the replacement for the signs.
I'll take the scone. Oh, yeah, I'll take the smoked salmon. You can definitely have the lavender scone and tea.
There you go. With the way that I don't like seafood, I will definitely be more than willing to trade you the salmon. You know, salmon, the other pink meat.
Wow. See, what are they saying over in the YouTube room?
Jamie Christopher wants to know what the number is.
The number is, of course, we got Kinsey on, so y'all are going to have to wait, but the number is 256-926-2390. 256-926-2390.
I've looked on my keypad, and I have yet to find. Just let me know where it's at in there.
Thank you, Timmy. Timmy says the iHeart timing is impeccable. Thank you, sir. He kind of helped me a little bit on the timing today. We went over it together.
That's all right. Sean will be back to screw it up next week.
Here we go.
Melissa's not back yet.
All right, folks, we are back. Look, here comes Melissa right now. I seen Scott Morris. Sean, what's your status? He didn't come hang out with us today, Scott. He is hanging with family, so can't blame him for that. Yeah. Oh, okay. It's an inside joke. I didn't I didn't get it. But you were saying, Kinsey?
I don't know.
Dude.
I got a short-term memory problem.
Contentment.
So, like, you have a show on Mojo
Yeah.
as well. It's what is?
Yes, I do. It's the Tin Can Radio program, and next time around, I did not get that put in there for this Sunday, but for the replay slot, and later on, I plan on having a review of some of the funnier stuff, because being on Mojo has only been since, the end of October going into November. I've had my podcast going since February. So I'm going to try to get some of the more lighthearted and a little bit funnier stuff that's been played throughout the year for the next couple of episodes that I have.
All right. Sounds good. You going to have any other special, you've had some special guest hostesses, like more than one, and some crazy shows there in the past. Yes,
I have in the past there. Most of what I'm going to be using is probably going to be the clips from the shows, however, not necessarily from my own program, but
right. Well,
the whole point of Tin Can Radio is to cheerlead everybody else.
Yeah, but later on you might have some more people in there with you. That's fun stuff.
Yes, it is. Sometimes it gets a little more interesting whenever some of the participants / co-hosts that are involved are a little bit less than sober. That has happened on occasion.
Get out of here. Who in the world does that?
No, surely not.
As a matter of fact, the top contender is not Sir Rusty Lugnut's Reverend Professor.
Really?
No.
He has been greatly outdone. A woman showed him the right way to do it.
Yeah.
Who did that?
I don't know if we should name
some.
All right, just do a hint. Don't say the name.
Some female over in southeastern Kansas.
There we go. Yes. Around the Kansas, Arkansas sort of area.
I still don't know.
Female.
I still don't know who it is.
She was, she was letting it all hang out.
She was talking. She was talking about dick slapping bitches with dildos and getting paid for it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, shame on her. Shame. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that was a little loud. I got to work on that one.
Oh, you're just upset because you wasn't one of her intended victims.
I know it. All right, you got anything going out, Kinsey?
No, not really. I mean, I'm just old schmo driving a truck, so I really don't have much worth going out with or anything. Just I guess hope everyone had a great New Year's, and I guess going to have to visit the wonderful Prepare with Mojo 50 and get prepared because things aren't really looking all that great overall. We're going to maybe get a little bit of test in how content we can be with what we have because we may not be able to get some other things here in the near future.
I think that's a good point, and I think people should prepare with Mojo. I saw something in the news recently also. All
right. Hang up on that guy.
Yeah, Kinsey, I would like to talk about contentment again.
One other thing before I leave.
All right. Whoever gets called in here first, come on. We'll bring you on and we might let you talk for a second before I kick you off. Do we have any calls, Ivan?
No, he shot him.
Let's go back to Virgo. I almost said Viagra.
Nope, that's Timmy's popsicle stick.
Harvest grain bowl from a fast casual lunch spot. Whatever the hell.
Bowls are popular now.
Yeah. Let's see.
So is it fast or casual? Which is it?
I don't know.
The people that are off the bread like the bowls.
Melissa, you're Scorpio, right?
Yes, I am. Me and Rocky.
Barbecue shrimp with mystery ghost pepper sauce.
Oh my God.
We have another caller coming in from area code 678. Who do we got online here? What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Like you don't know.
Well, I do know.
Yeah, you do know. It's Jamie. What you call it? Jill Hole. Yeah.
She's lost Jill Hole.
Whoa, how are you supposed to know who you are if you don't know who you are?
Well, ain't you a peach?
Rusty knows my number, so he knew that 678.
I did. I knew who that was. Real quick, let me throw this in there. Pisces. Pisces, you are sushi. Most lovable sign on the zodiac.
I could see that with Leslie. That's Leslie for sure.
Of course, their food made of raw fish. Huh?
What's Cancer?
Cancer is
bad.
Yes, Cancer is bad. Sourdough bread with salted butter.
Oh my God, that sounds so good.
That sounds actually pretty good.
That does sound.
Why is Gemini getting screwed at all of this?
You're a scone.
Yeah,
you're a scone.
You're a lavender scone. Nobody eats lavender. Come on. Let's see. Sushi. Though many think Pisces are just a simple California roll, they forget that some days the spicy tuna with extra wasabi. So there you go. Watch out. Sushi, because they're spicy sometimes. Oh, yeah.
That just doesn't sound good.
It's delicious, I think. Sarah, it's Jamie.
Yes, Jamie from Ain't You a Peach? Don't you have a show? Seems like you have a show on Mojo.
Yes, me and Leprechaun. Ain't You a Peach?
When is it on?
It's on Sunday at noon Eastern time. And let's get that straight. Eastern time. Everybody keeps getting confused with 1 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock Eastern time.
12 Eastern, 11 Central.
Yes.
Well, go to YouTube, go to Ain't You a Peach, and put your notifications on, and then it will show up in your desired time zone.
Yes.
It will. I'll be dang.
I mean, I can do that without mathing it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So what have you got for us, hon? Anything?
Not just me.
Just you? Oh,
Just
jeez.
me.
Fair enough. Keep it simple. We like that.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, and Michael, give your wife a hug for me, please.
I will when she tests negative. How about that?
Okay, that works.
All right. Thank you,
Yeah,
Jamie.
Talk to
Kiss
you
me.
later. Adios. Bye.
Bye. All right. Hey, this is working out. We got 2 callers. All right.
Wow.
Sarah, call in, sweetie.
Yeah. What the hell? Do you want to talk about the dating radar?
Yeah.
Sarah
Try again.
said she tried to call in, but the line might have been busy. Sarah,
Yep.
try calling in now.
Yep. We don't have enough money for 2 lines yet. Maybe next year. Maybe the end of next year. Yeah, so let's see. Aquarius, organic bone broth. Oh yeah, getting the bone.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
This is Sarah. This is Sarah.
Sarah.
From
what's
Oregon.
happening, girl?
Not much. This is the official, unofficial fourth member of Off Track Syndicate.
Yes,
The behind
yes.
the scenes.
Yes, you
Behind
are.
the scenes.
Yep, you are.
Yeah.
You never fail to post all the pertinent information. So thank you very much for that.
Yeah.
Did you have-
And make sure you guys advertise Insane Custom Tumblers from Rocky Stucci. That he
Right.
would be much obliged.
Yes.
Well,
Thank you.
Yep.
Bye bye.
Do it right now.
Yep, do it right now. Yes, Rocky Stucci, who has made Damn It with Beavers tumbler, which I won, apparently, in Beavers contest. So I'm getting a Beaver tumbler. So that's cool. And stuff. Did Sarah hang up?
I think she did. She was just like, bye. And then
I'm still on the
Oh,
phone.
there she. Okay, you said bye. I thought you, and I didn't hear anything.
Right.
Yep, and did you have a good Christmas, dear? Sarah? I guess we lost her.
Okay.
Sarah.
Sarah, why don't you promote Rocky Stucci's tumblers for us? Can you do a live read?
I guess we lost her. Judy said she's connected, but we can't hear her.
Okay.
All right, well,
that sucks.
well, she got to jump in there and say hello, so that was cool.
Yeah. So what else you got? With
Okay,
some more
Sarah
food?
just said in YouTube's just hung up.
Okay. Wait, no, not one more week, because she told me that I won already, Timmy. I don't know. Who knows? Boy, this is a...
Yeah, it's crazy that.
Every time you have me on, things just go wrong. So
All right, somebody else call in. Kathy in the Berg, call in 256-926-2390. Waiting on you. Anyway,
Yes.
let's see. What each food have we not covered here? Capricorn. Huh? All right. Capricorn is, oh yeah, sous vide pork chops.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. That's
I
what
love
I'm talking
sous vide
about.
Pork chops.
Sagittarius is funfetti cake.
Oh, that is fun.
Yeah.
Lots of sugar.
it's getting worse and worse for Gemini.
I know. Yours lavender scone.
Libra, panna cotta. What is panna cotta? Panna
Pancetta.
cotta
I think
with
it's $20.
vinegar and honey.
Same as downtown.
I don't. And Taurus, isn't that Sean? Yeah, Taurus is pasta carbonara with a light-bodied organic red wine.
Well, it doesn't need to be organic, but spaghetti carbonara is very good. It's almost like it's a white sauce, And the not organic, but if you get it in Europe, it comes with half an egg on it and you pour it on there. It's really good. And it has bacon. So
Kathy Berg, sorry, the number is 256-926-2390. 256-926-2390.
I mean, if you wait even longer, we'll change the number again.
No. Brad says you can't give out phone numbers, that it doesn't work, but whatever.
Next time we'll put it in the show title.
I already did the fight on Delta and
How
thousands
about
without power from the massive storms. That's what I was going to ask Sarah about the storms, because she was right in the middle of all that.
Is it too late to change gears and go into high conflict relationships? The Dating Radar series?
Connect him up. We have a caller.
I guess it is.
Caller, where are you from?
No one wants to hear anything about dating, apparently.
I guess not.
All right, put the bleach wipes down. No. Over there. I don't want them used on me. Oh, hi. What's up?
For a second, I thought I recognized that voice, and I was like,
you gotta mute your computer. Jeez, really?
Muted.
There we go.
No, don't mute the phone. Mute your computer.
Oh, that's not working.
I did.
That sounds like Mike.
So what's up? How about April? I'm an Aries. What is my food?
Aries. I thought we covered that one. It is.
No.
Aquarius, Virgo, Leo, Cancer. Aries is steak and eggs with a Bloody Mary.
Hell yeah.
I'm done. I quit being a Gemini.
So I got a story for you.
All right.
Right, here we go. My neighbor lady was out in the hall the other day in her wheelchair. Now, a little backstory. In my household, when I was growing up, anytime anybody mentioned being naked, you go, because it's funny. Well, reflexively, when she said, maybe I want to dance around my room in my birthday suit, I went, really close, loudly. Man, the look on the CNA's face was amazing. And then it's like, well, that's just how I flirt. I said, no, the hell it isn't. But yeah. So that's all. I just want to call and bother you. I love you guys. And Merry Christmas.
Hey, Merry Christmas. We love you too, buddy.
Merry Christmas. We love you too, buddy. See ya.
Is he still there?
Did he leave?
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay.
Yeah, Kathy in the Berg, 256-926-2390. Go ahead, Mel. Melissa.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Go ahead with what?
You were going to talk about something.
Your dating radar.
I thought Kathy was calling in.
Oh, well, I don't know if she might.
I think it's probably too late to go down this rabbit hole, but it was about being in, how do you know when you're in a toxic relationship? Or the dating radar, high conflict personalities.
Geiger counter.
Have you ever, have you ever met a person that no matter where they go or what company they're in, conflict seems to find them? Like there's always drama. And these people say, oh God, I hate drama.
Yeah.
And those usually
every time.
and they cause it usually in a passive aggressive, but there's another term where plausible deniability.
Yes.
It's where they have them, and here are some personality traits to recognize if you're in a high conflict personality. This, I think I'm going to make this a series and not just a one-time thing. This is just the beginning of this series going in, but blame, there's blame. This is one aspect. There's always somebody to blame for everything: manipulation, lying, deceitfulness, cognitive distortions, and I think what they mean by that is gaslighting, where they try to change your perception, controlling, dominant, all or nothing thinking. And it doesn't say this here, but people in situations like everybody's all good or all bad. But I think that also goes into people use language like always, never, everything is the absolute best, everything is the absolute worst. They have that type of personality, or everything that happens like traffic, everything happens because of them. It's like the universe is against them.
I know several people that reminds me of.
I have to admit that I feel like it's mine. Do what? Staying
stuck in the past, where they keep, if you're in a relationship or if you're in a new relationship, I think this should be a red flag also. If you're in a fairly new relationship, maybe, under 3 years or whatever, and they're still talking about their ex.
Yeah.
A lot. Not making a reference, but a lot. That's a red flag. Jumping to conclusions.
Yep.
Hello?
Hello? Who we got?
It's Jennifer.
Hey, Jennifer.
Hi, Jen.
Hey.
Jamie. Is that Jamie?
Y'all, yeah, it's me. So y'all are talking to me and on the screen talking?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
No, you're on. You're on the show, dear.
You're on the show.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I just wanted to drop in and tell you guys Merry Christmas and thank you for everything you do for Warhorse. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you for everything you do.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. We're happy to help. And can't wait for next. So I don't know, Melissa, I don't know if Rusty told you or not, but I think we're going to be on the show. Not next Sunday. Or is it next Sunday?
I don't know. We'll have to. I'll get your people to call my people.
January 2nd.
Right. Okay. And we're going to get to hang out for a little while. So anyway, I'll let y'all go and get back to your show. I just wanted to say thank you.
Oh, I love that. I'm so excited now.
Right?
Thank you, Jen.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I hope you had a Merry Christmas.
All right. Okay. Bye, y'all.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
That was so nice.
Man, Warhorse listening in. Wow. I wonder, did she hear us talking smack about her being drunk on Tin Can Radio?
Yeah.
And I hope not. No. Great people. Anyway.
Okay, some more red flags to look out for in your relationship.
Okay.
Jealousy of your other relationships.
Yes.
And that could actually go in a couple different directions, because if I'm with a woman, she could be jealous of my female friends, and she could also be jealous of my male friends. Like, well, you're spending too much time with your friends. I'm like, whoa, come down. So I think jealousy doesn't necessarily have to maintain like she's upset that I'm spending time with a female friend who's like my sister. But if I have a group of guys, like if I have like tea time is at 4, like, you golf too much. I'm like, but I don't golf, so that's not me. But
yeah, usually that spans across. They're jealous of any kind of closeness you have with other people.
Yes.
And if they purposely try to include themselves, it's not like you don't want to include them, but sometimes if you have a BFF or a brother, sister, cousin, whatever that you just want to hang out with, and the other person always inserts themselves or invites themselves in the middle of those dates, that's a huge red flag.
Yep.
Because that never stops. It'll never stop.
No, it doesn't.
It gets worse.
But when things are coming down, they're going to be the first ones to say, "I need space."
Yeah.
I need space, and it's like, really?
What's really interesting is because is because you're talking about how they never accept blame, but they'll do things that causes you to push them away, and then they're going to blame that on you. It's just like you can't win with some people. There is
right.
no winning.
Yep.
No, that's part of the manipulation, and that's also part of the plausible deniability. Like, oh, I didn't do anything. It was them that did something to me, or that's them flirting with me. I wasn't flirting with them, but it's just that drama that they like to cause. Like, they invited it, but you can't prove on paper. You can't prove it or have video testimony, but their words and they're extremely seductive. And then they just pull the plug and say, "Oh, that wasn't me."
Yep.
Defensiveness, conscientiousness. There's some it doesn't have to be like this bad, but domestic violence against you or child. Road rage. Constantly blaming the universe for for something that's it's just life. Some things that just happen. Sometimes you're in traffic. Sometimes people cut you off. I mean, there's some that are intentional, but when you have these road rage incidents where everybody's against you, that's kind of a red flag. I mean, we can all be in bad moods and have that too, but so then there's depression, and then there's threaten of leaving, threaten of, if you don't do this, I'm going to go and it's going to be your fault. It's
they always have something to hold over your head to be like, well, if you do this, then you can't have that. Or if you do this, then this will happen. And you're just like, I've been in relationships where you just feel trapped. Yeah. So.
Yes. I, years ago, it was right after 9/11, and 9/11 had nothing to do with it, but that's kind of like the
time frame.
Yes, it's the time frame, kind of like a landmark in time. So it was right after that, and this guy was horrible to me, but the way it was kind of like a Svengali effect, to where, I mean, he even put his wallet and he took it out of his back pocket and put it up on the entertainment center, and he's like, "You tell me to leave." And I don't know why the wallet is significant, but he pulled it out of his wallet and then put his hand on. He's like, "I'm going to take my wallet and I'm going to walk out, and you never have to see me again," which would have been the best thing in the world. But the way he framed it, because it was my place, it was my house. But the way he framed it to me was like, it was my fault and I owed him something. And I don't understand the mind F. Now I do, but back then I was like, "What the hell am I doing?"
Yeah, I think it's really unfortunate because it starts so subtly that you don't even know that you're like walking into it, and then it just slowly builds and escalates until you're like, "How the hell did I get here?"
And that's funny because that's the next chapter of the book. How it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen overnight. It happens.
Look at that! I'm psychic.
Yeah, it happens over time. It's just these.
All right, so let me ask you this: is it okay? And when did it become okay? Because it wasn't, or I don't know if it was. Is it okay to have sex before marriage?
That's a personal decision.
Yeah,
that's totally personal. That's your own personal ethics. If you want to talk about numbers on how successful a marriage is, whether or not you have sex before marriage, that's a total different statistics. But that is a personal decision.
Yeah.
Ethics, religion, stuff like that.
But ethics are based on a certain set of qualifications. What are those? I mean, what is it? What is, like, so you're dating somebody, 3 dates, sex, 4 dates, sex? I mean,
I think as a society, that's supposed to be, as a society.
Yeah.
As a woman, don't have sex before the 3rd date.
Well, we made it through.
Conversation.
Yeah. We'll continue this next week.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Yes, Happy New Year. Thanks, everybody. Jill and Timmy and Jamie and Kathy and Timmy, other Timmy. I don't know. Anyway, love y'all. See you next week.
Thanks for hanging with us.